Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com. Tonight for the Digger Dome and Brush, it's a doubleheader as the Bee Diggers take on the Yuma Indians. Starting with a girls' game, I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. As we will get to the starting lineups here momentarily. The Indians starting lineup being announced right now, and this is a veteran team, 4-0 record, ranked number 1 in the state by CHSAA, but they haven't played a game in about a month. Lady Bee Diggers are 5-1 on the year, and they're coming off a loss on Tuesday night against the Akron Rams, 50-26. Bee Diggers starting lineup brought to you by Blodorn Lumber. You can browse the virtual showroom, view the current sales, complete a credit application, and shop the entire inventory online. 130 State Street, that's Blodorn Lumber. Mariah Brown and Shelby Wooliver in the backcourt. The center is the senior Kristen Berg, along with a sophomore Lauren Berg and senior Melissa Waylert for head coach Kim Craich. As for the Yuma Indians, they go with Molly Harroff and Caitlin Murphy, two very big players in the middle for head coach Mike Neal, along with Logan Hickson. Logan Hickson is that sophomore point guard who was extremely good last year as a freshman, and the Bee Diggers will have to contend with her as well. As Yuma wearing their road reds with the white numerals, the Bee Diggers in their home whites with the maroon numerals. And rounding out the starting lineup for Yuma is Peyton Roth, a sophomore, along with Marina Hansen, a very big team and a very fast team. So here we go. Opening tip is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Home Auto, Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family, 842-4555. It'll be Hansen jumping center against Kristen Berg. And the tip is controlled by the Bee Diggers. Melissa Waylert at the top for Kristen Berg. Left baseline for Wooliver. Shot is up and off the back of the rim. And the ball is rebounded by Logan Hickson, and she can dribble and she can pass. Long pass, and the layup is up and missed. And the ball is tipped into the hands of Caitlin Murphy. Here comes Yuma the other way. The pass down to Murphy, and instead we have a 3-second violation. That's the first turnover of the game committed by the Indians. But we saw how solid this team can be. Backcourt pressure, inbounds to Wooliver, now to Mariah Brown. Front court pass to Waiter, 3-on-2. Here's Kristen Berg, left baseline, 8-foot pull-up, good. Jen, that's a big sign for Kristen Berg because she's really slumped all season from the baseline.
Well, I think the Akron game kind of woke them up a little bit, and I think they're ready to go, just talking to some of the girls today.
Lob down low to Murphy, knocked out of bounds by Lauren Berg, and Yuma retains possession. Bee Diggers up 2-0. 7:23 to go in the opening quarter. To throw it in will be Hickson. Hickson looking, lobs it out on the outside left to Roth. Left corner Hickson. She'll take the three, and that was a beauty. That was a very nice follow-through, applying the press. Brown looking into Waylert. Waylert pass to Lauren Berg. Cross-court pass to Kristen Berg on the right baseline. Back out to Wooliver. Three in the air. Is in! Oh, it looked like Jen Goodall didn't have the best angle. It looked like it was going to be off to the right, didn't it, Jen?
It looked like it was going to bounce off the rim.
And the block out of bounds by Berg off the shot attempt by Marina Hansen. And Yuma retains possession. The Bee Diggers in the lead 5-3. They're going to have to shoot well from the outside tonight because this Yuma team is very big.
It is. They are big, but I think we can match up both sides. I think it's going to be a contest between and it's always a rival.
And Shelby Wooliver commits the foul on Molly Harroff, who will go to the line to shoot two. Before your next mixer or feeder truck purchase, compare the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. MMI International. They outperform their competitors, 8-4-2-51-61, and the free throw is in and out. Yeah, Brush just plays a competitive game. You'd like them to win the game, but after Monday's debacle, or Tuesday's debacle, I should say, they just want to be competitive. Both free throws are missed. And Kristen Berg has the ball stripped from behind. Didn't see Hickson. Hickson puts up a three. It's off the back of the rim. And the rebound controlled by Lauren Berg momentarily, but she lost the ball out of bounds. And court awareness is big, and when you have a defense this fast like Akron, you got to be aware of the other players in the court that we'll get into here momentarily. Roth in the left corner. Hickson fakes the three, dribbles to her right, backs up, straight away to Peyton Roth. Here's the lob, right baseline to Murphy. Murphy looking, cross-court lob to Hickson. Little 10-footer left baseline is in and out, and the ball is tipped into the hands of Lauren Berg. Berg to Brown, 6:26 to go in the opening quarter. Brush 5, Yuma 3. On the outside right, Whaler with the basketball. Cross-court to Brown. On the left wing to Berg. Berg back out to Brown. Brown with the basketball, dribbling to her right. Top of the three-point circle. On the outside right to Wolliver. Wolliver cross-court bounce pass to Waitert. Back to Wolliver. B-Diggers will slow this down. Holding a 2-point lead. Brown on the outside left. At the top for Berg. Behind that three-point line. Lob down low. Nobody was there. And Jen, they can ill afford those ridiculous mistakes as well.
Well, and I think that was just miscommunication. You know, the defense of Yuma stopped Lauren's progress through the lane. So it's going to be one of those things where they have to read a little better and have better communication.
26 turnovers on Tuesday night. Roth to Hickson, straight away three in the air, in and out. And the rebound control, the putback is up and missed. And Yuma's got it again. Here's the reset to Hickson, over to Murphy. Roth fakes the three, puts up a hook shot. That's no good. And another rebound, that's two in this set by Marina Hansen. And then the ball is bounced out of bounds. It is off of Yuma. And a throw will be Brown. Brown to Wolliver. Back to Brown, now to Wolliver. Front court pass to Wailert. Wailert cross court pass to Brown on the outside right. Right baseline to Kristen Berg. Bounce pass down low for Lauren Berg. Knocked out of bounds by Hansen. And the B-Diggers retain possession. And to throw it in will be Mariah Brown. Here's the shot by Berg off the side of the backboard. And then we get a foul. As Lauren Berg had control of the ball and fouled from behind by Caitlin Murphy. Or check that. That'll be Marina Hansen. Hansen committing the foul. Here's Berg with a basketball. Cross court to Hansen. Check that as it was deflected towards Hansen, but the B-Diggers still have it. Wolliver with the basketball on the outside left to Brown. In the left corner, here's Lauren Berg. Down low for Wolliver. Wolliver double team. Nearly tied up. Now to Berg, straight away to Waiter. Three in the air, and that's well short. And the rebound is into the hands of Caitlin Murphy. That's her second. And we've got a whistle and a traveling violation on Hickson. And the Indians have committed 3 turnovers here in the early going. Wolliver in the backcourt with a basketball. Across the timeline on the outside left, picks up the dribble. Cross-court pass to Brown, working her way of traffic. On the right baseline, Kristen Berg, bounce pass to Berg down low, and the ball is loose, poked away. Mariah Brown tried to save it in the corner. It's out of bounds off the B-Diggers. And that's 3 turnovers for each team. 4:23 to go, first quarter, in the first of 2. It's Yuma trailing Brush 5-3. Hansen at the top, down low for Murphy, double teamed on the outside right. Roth, 15-footer, is around and no good. Kristen Berg goes for the rebound, grabbed in a hop by Lauren Berg. On the outlet to Mariah Brown. Brown at the top of the basketball, back out to Waitert. On the right baseline, here's Kristen Berg. Berg with the basketball, looking, dribbling to her right. And then she threw the bounce pass off the baseline. That's 4 turnovers for Brush and 3 by Berg, and her passing has got to improve here.
Well, and what she's trying to do is to get points in the paint, and that's going to be an effective tool in order to open up the outside shot for, you know, Shelby Wolliver and for Mariah and for Wailert.
Well, the purpose is there, but it's being horrendously executed. 3 in the air is up and good, made by Marina Hansen, and the Indians are back on top 6-5. 3:37 to go. Here is Wolliver dribbling by 2. Maintains the dribble, looked like maybe a double dribble. Then the Berg shot is short. She grabs the rebound, banks, and scores. That's the Kristen Berg the B-Diggers need in this game. Somebody who's aggressive with the basketball on the right baseline. The shot is up good from 10 feet away by Molly Harroff. Yuma reclaims the lead. It's 8-7. Brown in the backcourt to Wailert. Now to Wolliver, over to Waitert in the lane. Bounce pass to Lauren Berg. She puts up a shot that's missed. Rebound to Waitert. She banks and misses. And then we've got a foul. That should be on Caitlin Murphy. That's her first foul. Quincy Segelke in for the Bee Diggers. Katrina Terrell in for Yuma. Also in for Yuma is Tara Trefagin with the basketball. It's Brown in the right corner. Over to Berg. Bounce pass is intercepted. Here's the long pass to Peyton Roth. All the way, lays it up and in. Peyton Roth scores. And now it's a 10-7 lead. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Bee Diggers retain possession. With 2:39 to go in the opening quarter, Segelke to throw it in. Right baseline to Lauren Berg, and she's fouled as she went up for the shot. And the foul was committed by Trefagin. And to the line will be Lauren Berg. And she will shoot a deuce for the Bee Diggers. And the first free throw is no good. Second free throw upcoming, and that one is off to the right. And the rebound is controlled by Marina Hansen. Long baseball pass to Logan Hitson. Takes a long three, and that's off the front of the rim. Quincy Segelke has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. On the outlet to Waylert. Waylert across the timeline. 2:23 to go in the opening quarter. Waylert to the outside right to Segelke. Segelke back to Waylert. Waylert to the right baseline to Kristen Berg. Berg looking. Don't force it here. Cross-court pass. Oh, my gosh. She threw it out of bounds. Jen, I hate to pinpoint one player, but that's 6 turnovers and 5 by the same player at this point. At some point, they have to do something different. They're only down by 3, but here comes Logan Hickson the other way. Bounce pass to the free throw line for Terrell. Back out to Hickson. Fakes the three. Terrell straight away inside the three-point line. Misses the shot, and the ball is off the hands of Marina Hansen out of bounds. And you run the same set, and you have the same result, which is a turnover. You got almost as many turnovers as points at this point.
Well, and I think that coach is probably going to address that as she goes out, take a little breather. She's just not letting the game come to her. She's trying to get it, to happen right away instead of just rotating the ball, letting the defense see where the weaknesses are, and then going after it.
Here's Wolliver with a basketball. Cross-court pass taken by Segelke. Behind the three-point line at the top for Wader. Fakes a three. Left wing, Wolliver three in the air, and that is around and no good. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Marina Hansen. Here come the Indians the other way. Hansen spinning. Pass down low. Here's the pass in the right corner. That's missing the right wing, actually. Three-pointer by Hickson. Rebound on the hop to Shelby Wolliver. Wolliver into the front court. Stripped over there by Terrell. And the Indians pick up the basketball. Here is Hickson back out to Trefagin. Misses the shot. Oh, no. Went off the back of the rim and in. By Tara Trefagin. And Yuma in the lead 12-7. They're on a 6-0 run after the Bee Diggers led 7-6. Segelke with a basketball on the right baseline intended for Whitney. Mount poked out of bounds. Bee Diggers retain possession. 12-7 lead for Yuma. And the Bee Diggers inbounds. With the basketball is Wolliver. She throws it over the head of Waylert. Well, now they've got 8 turnovers, and Kristen Berg on the bench, as you mentioned, nothing to do with those. So this has now become a team issue. And when you're playing the number 1 team in the state in 2A, if you don't clean that up, this is going to be a blowout. Only down by 5, though. On the outside right, Roth with the basketball. Cross-court baseball pass. Hansen, 15-footer, is well short. And the ball is loose on the floor. Picked up by Yuma. And then the Roth shot is good from 3. Peyton Roth nails the triple. And the Indians now on a 9-0 run, a tie-up in the front court. And possession arrow goes to the Indians. Yeah, just a very difficult team to defend against in the Yuma Indians. And they haven't played in close to a month. And you'd think they're a little bit rusty offensively. They're actually better than this. Baseball pass in the front court is out of bounds. And Melissa Waylert went for it, but it was out of bounds off of Peyton Roth, and Waylert is down on a couple of knees. She took a fall there. Turnover number 4 for Yuma. Let's see, Waiter's going to be taken out of the game in favor of Mariah Brown. With 35 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Brown with the basketball on the outside right, back to the left of Wolliver in that left corner for Lauren Berg. Down low, that pass is knocked away but taken by Berg off the deflection in the corner. Wolliver to Brown. Brown cross-court pass to Segelke, holding the ball up high. On the outside left to Wolliver in left corner for Lauren Berg. Back out to Wolliver. 10 seconds to go. Now near the timeline to Segelke, hands it off to Brown with 6 seconds to go. Wolliver with 4. Out to Brown with 3. Nobody's going to shoot here. They got to put up a shot. Whitney Mount tries to put up a shot and cannot. That's the end of the first quarter. Yuma ends it on a 9-0 run. It's Yuma 15, Brush 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall. Back for Brush High School, 15-7 as we head to the second quarter with the Indians in the lead. It'll be Beat Digger basketball. Mariah Brown with the basketball. At the top for Shelby Wolliver. On the outside left to Brown. We'll set up the lineups here momentarily. Down low to Emma Mortensen. Now Kristen Berg puts up a shot and in on the right baseline. That's what the Beat Diggers need. As Berg scores, it's 15-9. The other way, Peyton Ross pass is taken in the lane by Hara. Back out to Logan Dixon. Hickson, that is, on the left baseline. Puts up a shot. Blocked by Emma Mortensen. Boy, right in the face. Here's the outlet to Brown. Brown into the front court. The pass to Shelby Wolliver. Left wing 3 in the air is off the back of the rim. Wolliver grabs the rebound. Works out of traffic. Brown takes the 3. Around it, no good. That was very close. Coming down with a rebound is Caitlin Murphy. The Beat Diggers nearly made this a 3-point game. Logan Hickson at the top of the basketball. Setting up the offense. On the left baseline, here down low, the hook shot is up and missed by Caitlin Murphy, but a foul. And that's going to be on Kristen Berg. That'll be her first. Well, the Beat Diggers came out with more energy here to begin the quarter.
Yeah, they did. And getting Emma back in the lineup after being gone for a few days is going to be a good thing. We've had a lot of flu going around, too, so she wasn't sick, but she was just gone, and getting her back in the game is going to help us out on the post end.
All right, the free throws were made by Murphy. 2 out of 2. Then the Beat Diggers commit a turnover the other way. Hickson bounce pass to Roth, banks and scores. And Roth now has 7 points in the game. It's now a 19-9 lead as the Beat Diggers having trouble getting it across midcourt. Wolliver jump pass in the front court to Brown. Brown on the outside left bounce pass. Left baseline Mortensen drives. Double team back out to Brown in the corner. 3 in the air is an air ball. Molly Hariff has the rebound for the Indians. Long baseball pass on the outside right to Roth. Roth lobs it down low for Hansen in the lane. Scoops it up left hand. No good. Rebound and putback is up and missed by Murphy. And the Beat Diggers commit another foul. This is on Kristen Berg again. That's her second. Free throw is up and in. Second free throw upcoming, and that one is around and good. Into the front court on the outside right. The shot by Ounce is no good. Lauren Berg grabs the rebound, or can't actually get it. Marina Hansen comes away with it for the Indians. That's her 5th rebound. Now the 3 by Hickson is a brick, and the ball is loose. It's out of bounds off the Beat Diggers. 21-9, Yuma, 5:57 to go before the break. Dixon to throw it in. On the outside left of Molly Hariff. Hariff for the basketball at the top for Hickson. Hickson on the outside right, wide open, raw 3 in the air, and that's no good. The rebound, the putback by Hansen is blocked out of bounds. That's off Hansen. Oh, I thought she touched it there as she went for the basketball, but I guess Yuma retains possession here with 5:46 to go, up by 12. Bounce pass, Hickson. The shot by Hansen. No good. The rebound and put back is missed by Murphy. Emma Mortensen has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. Here comes Shelby Wooliver on the outside left to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Back out to Berg. Now to Brown. On the outside right, Morton with the basketball. Over to Wooliver. Now to Brown in the left corner for Whitney Mount. Bee Diggers moving it around nicely. At the top of the basketball is Shelby Wooliver. 5:13 to go in the second quarter. Bee Diggers down by 10. Mortensen left baseline in the lane. Scoops it up and ball is blocked out of bounds. And then Wooliver went for it and it went off her hands. And Katrina Terrell and Tara Trefagan are back in. And the Bee Diggers call a 30-second timeout. Yuma went on a 9-0 run to end the first. They're on a 6-0 run right now. And Jen, against this team, you don't have to play perfect basketball against a great team, but you got to play close to top notch. And it looks like Brush is still trying to figure out this Yuma defense, which, who knows, they could be up to par with that Akron defense.
Well, and, you know, I just talking to the coaches yesterday, they worked on breaking the trapping press that Akron was very good at, and I'm sure that Yuma is going to show more of. They did a little bit when they were in their man-to-man set, and now they've dropped into its zone. So I think, you know, as the game goes on, I think they're going to figure some things out. And like that last set, they rotated it 3 or 4 times, and then we just got to have some flashers in the lane, and those things are going to open up later in the game.
All right, 5:08 to go, second quarter. Yuma Lady Indians lead the Brush Bee Diggers 21-9. Whitney Mount, Shelby Wooliver, Lauren Berg, Cammie Sweeney, and Mariah Brown for Brush. Katrina Terrell, Marina Hansen, Logan Hickson, along with Molly Hariff. And there's Tara Trefagan, along with Logan Hickson. I might have said 6 names in there. Anyway, a steal there by the Bee Diggers. Now with the basketball on the right baseline to Lauren Berg. She's single team back out to Mount. Puts up a shot around and short. And there's a tie for the rebound. It'll go over to the Indians. Sweeney tied up with Trefagan. And it will be Yuma basketball. And to throw it in will be Marina Hansen with 4:49 to go. This is the first of a doubleheader. Here comes Logan Hickson for Yuma. On the outside right to Hansen. Hansen dribbling at the free throw line. Picks up the dribble. Lobs it on the outside right to Trefagan. Down low towards Terrell. Knocked away. She gets it back. She bangs and she misses. And then the Bee Digger rebound is grabbed by Cammie Sweeney. Sweeney with the basketball over to Brown. Brown across the timeline at the top of the three-point circle. Back out to Wooliver. Wooliver to Brown. Brown in the right corner for Whitney Mount. Mount back out to Brown. At the top for Wooliver. On the outside left, here's Lauren Berg. Bounce pass inside. Excellent cut by Mount, but she couldn't hold on to the basketball. The other way, here comes Terrell for Yuma. Terrell at the top. On the outside right to Hickson. Jen, the ball movement by Brush there was excellent. They just couldn't complete it.
Well, and they actually made the flash to the open spot, too, that time, so that made it easier for the guards to get it around. So, yeah, well, it's a really good set.
And conversely, Yuma throws it away. They've committed 6 turnovers, so they're a little bit rusty, again, having not played in over 3 weeks, but they lead 21-9, apply the backcourt pressure. Mariah Brown then is bodied up and fouled in the backcourt by Katrina Terrell. Nice job of Brown, at least sensing pressure, because she could have easily traveled.
Well, and that's something that Yuma is known for. They will give you a step and then try to get you to travel on those traps as soon as they see some kind of lob pass going in on the entry.
Here's Shelby Wooliver with a basketball. Back out to Brown. Brown on the outside right, dribbles towards the right baseline. Bounce pass to Sweeney, puts up a shot off to the left. Rebound to Lauren Berg. She banks and misses. And the rebound is controlled over there by Terrell. That is her first board of the game. Here comes Yuma the other way. On the outside left, traffic and shot is no good. The rebound to Hariff. Hariff down low, banks, and she misses. And then the ball's rebounded by Lauren Berg. Here's Shelby Wooliver back out to Brown. Brown at the top, 3:22 to go. In the right corner to Mount. Bounce pass inside. Some confusion there. Stolen by Hickson all the way. Left-handed layup up. And no, she misses, but a foul on Wooliver. You got to be impressed by that sophomore Logan Hickson. She gave the Bee Diggers headaches last year. And when she gets that ball, she can just cruise up that court.
She is very quick, and she is fast on top of being quick. There is a difference between that, and she's got both.
Yeah. That's why they differentiate between speed and quickness. Quickness, that is the free throw by Hickson is good. And the Indians now with a 13-point lead. For all your farm and ranch supplies, including Purina feeds and everything, Mr. D's Ace Farm and Home Center at 122 Custer Street in Brush. Also stores in Fort Morgan and Sterling. Second free throw coming up, and that is up and in. And now Yuma, another one of their runs. It was 9-0 earlier. Now it's an 8-0 run, and nearly an over and back as the Bee Diggers throw it away. The long pass to Hickson, layup up and in, and a foul on Maddie Kerr just into the game, and Hickson to the line. And she will shoot one, and this has turned into a 19-2 run. The Bee Diggers actually had a 7-6 lead in the game, and now with 3:05 to go in the second, they're down by 16 points. Logan Hickson, who's already got 7 points in the game, now has 8. The free throw is in. Oh, we can see why they're the number 1 team in the state. And then that pass is intercepted. Roth to Hickson all the way. She lays it up again and in. And now the Bee Diggers in big trouble. Kim Craich calls a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:54 to go, second quarter. Yuma 28, Brush 9 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bee Diggers trail 28-9 as Yuma is on a huge run right now. Segelke to throw it in, backcourt to Kerr. Kerr back out to Segelke. Yuma applies the pressure. Now to Lauren Berg at midcourt, dribbles out of trouble in the middle of the lane. And the outside left, here's Mariah Brown with the basketball. Back out to Kerr. Kerr on the left baseline to Lauren Berg, and then that pass tipped away and intercepted by the Indians. Roth, long pass towards Hickson, and it's poked away. Segelke tries to save it in and does for the Bee Diggers. Turnover number 7 for Yuma. Kerr to Lauren Berg, bangs and misses. Cammie Sweeney goes up and scores, and she's fouled. Cammie Sweeney to the line. And that ends a massive run. Katrina Terrell commits the foul. That's her first. That was a 22-2 run, and the free throw's off to the left. Terrell grabs the rebound. Bee Diggers down by 17. 2:20 to go before the break, and then Roth turned the ball over. Little palming violation. And to throw it in the backcourt along the side will be Mariah Brown out there with Segelke, Kerr, Emma Mortensen, and Cammie Sweeney. And Kim Craich has gone to her bench much earlier than normal because she's just looking for any combination right now as that ball is knocked away, and then we got a double dribble, so the teams exchange turnovers there. The Bee Diggers obviously succumbing to the pressure. 16 turnovers already in the game, but Yuma has forced some of those.
Well, and they're just running the same thing they saw from Akron. It's a diamond, so it's a 1 and then a diamond. Either that or they put the 1 on the end of the diamond. So there you have the 1 on the front, just causing them to get trapped, and then they can't see over the top.
Here's Kerr with a basketball on the outside left. Dribbling to her right at the free throw line. Back out to Brown. Back out to Kerr straight away on the left baseline. Segelke drives, pulls up from 10. Short, but she's fouled. I think Logan Hickson got her across the wrist. And at the stripe will be Quincy Segelke. Again, Jen, now you look at it, the goal really is just to be competitive as the free throw is off to the right. You can be competitive in this game, which they were for about the first 4 minutes. But then Yuma, 22-2 run. Second free throw is off the back of the rim. And the rebound to Traffican. Long pass right corner. Hickson, 3 in the air, is off the back of the rim. Ball is volleyball into the hands of Murphy. Back out to Roth, 12-footer. Back rimmed as well. Cammie Sweeney has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. The other way, here comes Mariah Brown on the outside right to Kerr. 90 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's Mariah Brown. Lobs it near the top towards Kerr. It's going to go in the backcourt. Hickson picks it up. It's a turnover all the way. Lays it up and in. Oh, what a move by Logan Hickson with a left hand. Well, not easy. She had Kerr to beat and was able to do it. It's now 30-11. Brown bounced past to Kerr, and that's a backcourt violation. The Bee Diggers have 9 turnovers in each quarter. And Hickson to throw it in. In that left corner towards Peyton Roth, but it's off her hands, out of bounds. Nice pressure there by Mariah Brown. I'll say this, Jen, after what I thought were unforced turnovers early, I mean, Yuma's forcing a lot of these turnovers now. Their defense is relentless.
They are, and they're setting a trap right now, and you have some young kids in there trying to run things. So it's going to be a learning experience for them.
The Brown shot is banked and missed from 15 feet away. Terrell with a rebound. Long pass to Murphy. Cross court towards Roth. Knocked away by Kerr out of bounds. And the Indians retain possession with 51.6 seconds to go. And the Beat Diggers trailing 30-11. As Hickson will throw it in the right corner. Yeah, we know that Yuma at some point will clear this bench. Roth with the basketball in the left corner for Hickson. Wide open three in the air. It's an air ball. However, the rebound goes to Marina Hansen, or the ball's into Marina Hansen's hands. Then the runner up and in. Nice runner there by Peyton Roth. Roth now has 9 points in the game. Yuma leads 32-11. That cross-court pass knocked away. Intercepted by Roth. Roth cross-court to Hickson and poked away by Segelke. Nice job by Segelke. 2-on-2. Bounce pass to Sweeney. Puts it up and misses. And the ball is out of bounds off the Indians with 20.5 seconds to go. Brush just not shooting well either. That's part of the issue. Segelke to throw it in. Lobs it back out to Mortensen near the timeline. On the outside left, Brown, wide open three, and that's another illustration. Air ball. Sweeney picks it up and then tries to throw it up. Segelke has it in the lane. There'll be a tie of Beat Digger basketball as the possession arrow is pointing in their direction. With 10.8 seconds to go. Mortensen in the lane, pulls up from 6. Good for Emma Mortensen. 3 seconds. Hickson beyond midcourt with 1, a 3 in the air. That's an air ball. And that's the end of the opening half. Well, the Beat Diggers were outscored in that second quarter, 17-6, and trail 32-13. Let's take a break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall back at Brush High School as we'll head to the third quarter. And the Lady Beat Diggers trailing 32-13. It'll be Mariah Brown, Shelby Wooliver, Melissa Wailert, Lauren Berg, and Kristen Berg for Brush. The Indians break the huddle with Logan Hickson, Peyton Roth, Marina Hansen, Caitlin Murphy, and Molly Hariff. It'll be Yuma basketball to begin the third quarter. And the ball is traveling violation in the front court. Turnover number 20. In the back court, Wooliver with the basketball over to Brown. Brown back to Wooliver. Jump pass to Brown. Brown back to Wooliver, crossing midcourt. Bounce pass to Brown on the outside left. Left baseline, Berg, 15-footers off the front of the rim and no good. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Marina Hansen, and it will stay with the Beat Diggers. Brown to throw it in. Brown near the top, lobs it towards Wooliver, intercepted by Hickson. Hickson then double dribbled. Oh, this has started off with 3 turnovers combined in the first 22 seconds. We found out from Jonathan Seib of the Fort Morgan Times that when the Beat Diggers were up 7-6, they played the first few minutes with a boys' ball. And I guess that probably a better idea. Here's Berg, left to the lane, over to Wooliver. Now to Waiter, towards the right baseline to Lauren Berg, nearly tied up by Murphy. Back out to Waiter, straight away to Wooliver. Lost the basketball, taken away by Hickson. Hickson all the way, banks, and she's fouled by Wooliver. That's her third foul. To the line will be Logan Hickson. She had 12 points in the opening half. Yeah, apparently there's a, you know better than I do, Jen, but that's what I was told. Must be a size difference between a boys' basketball and a girls' basketball. I don't know if it's a massive difference, but obviously it's significant enough that they were able to tell that they were not playing with the right basketball.
Well, a guy's basketball is 30 centimeters and a girl's is 28.5, so it makes a difference.
First free throw's good. Second free throw is missed. Rebound grab by Lauren Berg. Here comes Shelby Wooliver on the outside left. You don't get that information anywhere else, not even in the NBA, as compared to the WNBA. Lob, Berg to Berg, banks and scores. Lauren to Kristen. Boy, the Beat Diggers need a lot more of that in this game. Logan Hickson the other way, left of the lane, bounce pass to Murphy. She misses. And boy, that is just some great basketball between Hickson and Murphy as the foul was committed. Caitlin Murphy to the line. Lauren Berg commits her first foul. If you're tired of the same old lunch and dinner menu, switch it up and pick up something new. From the hot and cold deli at Stubbs Gas and Oil. Great food at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. Free throw by Murphy is off to the right. Second free throw is going to be well short. And the rebound to Lauren Berg. That's her sixth already of the game. On the outlet to Shelby Wooliver. Outside left to Brown. Brown over to Berg at the top. On the left wing to Waitert. Fakes. Goes up from 12. Air ball. Caitlin Murphy with her sixth board. The other way, here's Peyton Ross. 6:28 to go, third quarter. Yuma 33. Brush 15. On the outside right, Roth with the basketball. Lobs it down low for Hansen. Knocked away by Berg. Ball taken away by Waitert. And then we have a foul in the backcourt by Yuma. Their 13 turnover. Murphy commits her second. Wooliver to throw it in the backcourt. Here's Mariah Brown on the outside up to Waitert. Double team, bounce pass straight away. Brown takes the three, and she nearly banked it in, and it's out of bounds off of Caitlin Murphy. It'll stay with the Bead Diggers. And Brown to throw it in. Brown in the lane to Wooliver. Little pull-up is off to the left. Caitlin Murphy with the rebound for Yuma. That's her seventh. The outlet to Hickson. Right corner, Roth. Free in the air is an air ball. And it's out of bounds off the left hand of Hansen. You know, one thing the Bead Diggers have to do, they just got to shoot better. They're shooting three of the last four games, including this one. 32 points against St. Mary's Academy, 26 against Akron, only 15 here today. I know pressure defense has something to do with it. But Wooliver has the basketball. We'll talk about that momentarily. Here to Kristen Berg. Cross court. Excellent pass to Brown. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound to Berg, and she misses an easy one. Berg goes back up and is fouled as she misses. So Berg to the line, but again, that was a good illustration there. Missing wide open shots.
Well, and it just feels like it's rushed. Like it feels like they think they're going to get blocked or it's going to be an off shot or something. It just feels rushed to me. Their feet aren't set. They're not squared up necessarily to the hoop the way you want to and like how you practice. So I think they're just rushing through things. But the good thing is that they're getting the open looks and they're actually going after it this half. They've come out fired up a little bit.
Caitlin Murphy commits the foul. 30-second timeout for Yuma. As the Bead Diggers in an 18-point hole. We'll have Kristen Berg at the line. She's leading the Bead Diggers tonight with 8 points. Premier Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. They understand and are passionate about agriculture. They're dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. 22 turnovers for Brush, 13 for Yuma. And let's see if the Bead Diggers can actually make a free throw. They're 0 for 5. All of those were taken in the opening half. So here is Kristen Berg to shoot 2 for the Bead Diggers. First free throw is a line drive that's in. Second free throw upcoming for the senior. If she makes this, she'll be in double figures, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebound to Marina Hansen of Yuma. That's her 7th board. Long pass to Hickson. Left corner, penetrates left baseline. All the way, scoops it up. Well short. Partially deflected by the Bead Diggers. Melissa Waitert comes away with the basketball. On the outlet to Wooliver. Wooliver on the outside left. Left baseline to Mortensen. Mortensen back out to Wooliver. On the outside left to Mariah Brown. Bounce pass, left baseline to Emma Mortensen, trying to post up the defender, backs it out instead to Waitert. On the high right, here is Shelby Wooliver over to Brown at the 5-minute mark. Left baseline Mortensen, back out Wooliver, 3 in the air, and that's no good. Rebound, Waitert banks and scores. Nice job by Waitert, scoring for the first time in the game. Bead Diggers down by 15. Down low with the basketball is Terrell. Back out to Hickson straight away with 4:45 to go, third quarter. Yuma 33, Brush 18. Bead Diggers are outscoring Yuma 5-1 in the quarter, playing much better. Peyton Ross straight away against Brown. Bounce pass down low for Terrell in the lane. Left-handed hook is short. Emma Mortensen with a B-Digger rebound. Here's the outlet to Brown. Brown with 4.5 to go in the third. B-Diggers down 33-18. Outside right to Waylert. She'll take the three. Yes! For Melissa Waylert. She's got the last 5 points of the game. And all of a sudden, Brush is down by only 12. Bounce pass to Terrell in the lane, and she traveled. Yeah, shuffled her feet before making a move there. Molly Harif is out. And Tara Traffigan is in. The B-Diggers can make this a 10-point game or a 9-point contest with a 3. Wooliver to Brown in the backcourt. Back to Wooliver. Wooliver crossing the timeline, dribbling by 2. Jump pass to Brown, outside right corner for Mortensen. Mortensen near the top, nearly threw it away as Waylert chases it down. She was fouled, but no call. Here's Wooliver at the top, left baseline to Berg. Fake, steps in, little 7-footer. Good for Kristen Berg. She now has 11. Much better third quarter for Kristen Berg as opposed to the way she started the game. And the B-Diggers are right now on an 8-0 run. They're down by 10, 33-23, 3:40 to go in the third. Bounce pass, Terrell inside, left-handed bank is up and in. Nice job by Katrina Terrell, her first 2 points. Brown the other way, dribbles by 3 on the right wing. Berg, 12-footer is around and no good. And Terrell has the rebound. That's her 4th board. Outlet to Hickson. Left wing 3 in the air, good. Oh, that's what seniors are made of, Jen, not sophomores.
Well, and she's proven to be wiser than her years.
On the outside left, Mortensen with the basketball. 10-foot pull-up, good. Emma Mortensen. Got to be impressed with the way the B-Diggers are playing in this third quarter. 38-25 Yuma. 3 minutes to go. Hickson fakes the 3, guarded by Wooliver. Retreats towards the timeline, dribbling to her left, getting play instructions for head coach Mike Neal. On the outside left to Hansen. Hansen bounce pass at the top for Terrell. On the high right to Hickson. Down low, and Hansen is fouled as she went up for the shot by Emma Mortensen. That was extremely quick ball movement. Mortensen committing her first. Hansen to shoot a deuce. Visit Morgan Community College online at morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. It'll get you on the right track and find out what options are available to help you imagine your possibilities. Believe in yourself and achieve your goal. Morgan Community College. Free throws by Hansen are both in. The Indians lead 40-25. 2:43 to go in the third. Wooliver across the timeline with the basketball. Back out to Brown. At the top for Mortensen. Mortensen to her right to Waitert. On the outside right to Brown. At the top for Berg. She'll take a 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Ball is tipped nicely to Brown. Nice job by the B-Diggers down low. Entry pass is poked out of bounds by Trefagan. And the B-Diggers retain possession. 2:21 to go in the third. Down by 15. Brown to trigger it in. In the right corner, Waitert. Bounce pass inside traffic and knocks it out of bounds. I pronounced her name a couple of different ways. With 2:20 to go, the B-Diggers still have possession of the basketball. And Brown to throw it in. Brown looking. Bounce pass in the right corner, Waitert. Back out to Berg. Berg with the basketball. On the outside right, Waitert lobs it down low for Mortensen. Forced and tipped out of bounds by Trefagan. Whoa, no, it's actually off of Mortensen. B-Diggers commit their 23rd turnover. And Kristen Berg has played a much better third quarter. 11 points in the game, 4 rebounds. On the outside right with the basketball is Terrell. At the top for Hansen. Dribbles to her right against Mortensen. Baseball pass to Hickson. And then the lob is poked away, intercepted by Wooliver. Nice job by Shelby. Wooliver across the timeline at the top. On the outside right, the chest pass to Waitert. Waitert at the top for Mortensen. Just holding the ball. Back out to Brown. Brown looking. Outside left, Berg. Wide open 3. Off the back of the rim, and it bounces, and it's no good. Tie up for the rebound between Wooliver and Hansen. B-Diggers retain possession. Jen, just judging by your body language, I think one thing that is clear, Yuma's passing is much quicker than Brush's passing. It takes a while for the B-Diggers, at least basis, to move the ball around the perimeter.
Well, it just seems that they're communicating better. They're playing kind of a sag-off help defense until the ball is in front of them, and then they're uptight.
Mortensen has the ball knocked away, and it's taken away by Terrell. Here comes Terrell, outside left, 10-foot pull-up, hits nothing but glass. Melissa Waiter has the rebound for the Bead Diggers, her fourth. The outlet to Wooliver, 1:16 to go, third quarter. Yuma 40, Brush 25. Waiter, three in the air, is around and no good. And Mortensen went over the back. That's going to be the 14th foul. And Mortensen second. Yuma will have the basketball. Yeah, this is easily Brush's best quarter, easily. Not even close compared to the first two quarters. They were down by 19 at halftime. They closed to within 12. They trailed by 15 as Peyton Roth will dribble into the front court for the Indians. Ross swings it left side to Traffican, lobs it down low, a forced pass towards Hansen, and then it's intercepted by Wooliver. Nice job by the Bead Diggers. Wooliver with a 3-on-3 on the outside left, lobs it to Brown. Straight away with the basketball. Now the Bead Diggers are a little bit stagnant. Left of the lane to Mortensen, back out to Wooliver, takes a three. Yes! Shelby Wooliver nails her second triple. Brush to within 12. They're not out of this game, 40-28. 39 seconds to go in the third. But they're shooting better. I mean, you got to be able to shoot. And that's what they're doing right now. At the top, Traffic with the basketball. 30 seconds to go in the third. Cross-court pass. Now to Hansen. Hansen on the outside right. Then that pass nearly intercepted by Brown. Roth takes a three and misses. The ball is volleyballed into the hands of Emma Mortensen, a Brush, and she's fouled. That'll be the 15th foul. Check it, the third against Yuma. Peyton Roth commits her first. Into the game for the Indians, by the way, Savannah Nebb for the first time. And she quickly checked out. She was in there for about 15 seconds. Brown with 12 seconds to go, and Waiter has to go right through her hands on a perfect pass. You can't allow Yuma to get the final shot of this quarter. Here is Hansen outside right to Roth with two. Bounce pass down low. The turnaround by Traffican is an air ball. And that's the end of quarter number 3 with the score. Yuma 40, Brush 28. A 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. (40-28) in favor of Yuma as we head to the fourth. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. And a violation on the inbounds pass against the Indians. Molly Harif commits the foul. So it was actually still marked as a turnover against the Indians. Bead Digger basketball, and then that lob is thrown away in the front court. Waiters, Mortensen, Wooliver, Kristen Berg, and Emma Mortensen for Brush. The shot is missed over there on the left wing by Waiter. The ball is loose on the floor, and there's a tie-up. And, well, Logan Hickson had it, called a timeout. Jen, it didn't look like she had possession for very long.
No, it was a very quick one. If she got a timeout called, it was something pretty dang quick, because I did not see possession by either team.
So we'll see what the Indians run here on this possession, because their offense was not very good in that quarter. They were outscored 15-8 as the Bead Diggers are really back in this game. They're only down 12, 20 seconds in. It'll be Yuma basketball. And to throw it in will be Logan Hickson. On the outside left, here's Roth. Left corner, Hickson, three in the air, off the side of the backboard. But Harif has the rebound, still has the ball nearly taken out of her hands. Hickson, three in the corner, yes. Wow. She is a player, 19 points in the game. And now it's a 15-point lead for the Indians. 43-28, 7:25 to go in the fourth. Wooliver, bounce pass in the front court to Brown, back out to Wooliver, left of the wing. Here is Mortensen, shot up and in on the left baseline by Emma Mortensen. She's got 6. Bead Diggers down by a baker's dozen. Ball knocked out of bounds in the front court. Yuma retains possession with 7:11 to go in the game. And Logan Hickson to throw it in. Lobs it to Hansen. She'll hand it off to Hickson, dribbling to her left towards the baseline. Pulls up, 10-foot rainbow off the back of the rim. And the rebound to Harif. She puts it back up, and it's nothing but glass. Then a foul on the floor. That's going to go against the Bead Diggers. Wooliver commits her 4th foul. And there's the lob into Hansen, little 6-footer good in the lane off the inbounds pass to Marina Hansen. She's got 7. It's now a 15-point game. Lob on the outside left. Mortensen down low for Kristen Berg. Banks and scores. Berg able to bank it in. 45-32. Hickson straight away 3. That looks good from here, but it's off the back of the rim. Melissa Whaler with a beat digger rebound. Whaler with a basketball. Still in the backcourt. Stripped from behind, but picked up by Kristen Berg. Baseball pass to Brown. Brown on the outside right. Near the top to Whaler. Left wing, Wolliver. 15-footer around and no good. And the rebound to Marina Hansen. Hansen with her 8th rebound. Outlet to Hickson. 6:16 to go in the game. Yuma 45, Brush 32. Murphy 3 in the air. It's off to the right. Emma Mortensen with her 4th rebound. Here comes Brush the other way. Left baseline. Wolliver with a basketball. Back out to Waitert. Waitert now to Wolliver. Left baseline to Mortensen. Left to the lane. She leans. She shoots. She misses back rim. Marina Hansen with the rebound. That is number 9 for her in the game. Long pass down low off of Harif out of bounds. As Yuma throws it away, their 18 turnover. Jen Brush only has 7 turnovers and a half. They're playing much, much better in this half. Much better.
They are, and they're moving the ball, and they're anticipating the trap, so they're getting it out ahead of the ball, which is going into the 2-on-1, which we just saw from Emma and Kristen.
Brown with the basketball at the top, picks up the dribble, back out to Wolliver. Wolliver holding the ball up high, cross court to Berg. Berg behind the 3-point line. Looking, still looking, dribbling to her right against Murphy. Lobs it right baseline to Brown, can't handle it out of bounds. Pass led her a little bit too much. And the Bee Diggers have turnover number 27 in the game. But again, only 8 in this half. Here come the Indians the other way with 5:23 to go. Traffic and lobs it down Lawrence to Terrell. And knocked out of bounds by Wailert. And no, they're going to say it was off of Yuma. Yuma has as many turnovers in the half as the Bee Diggers do, 8. Brush basketball, 45-32 with 5:15 to go in Brush. We'll have the boys game coming up here at 7 o'clock. Down low for Waitert, off the pass from Brown, and she banks it in. Waitert now with 7 all in the half. The Bee Diggers are to within 11. This is the closest they've been since the second quarter. Down low, Murphy turns, and she's fouled as she misses. Kristen Berg commits her 3rd. Caitlin Murphy to the line. AC Ice proudly supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. When you need ice, don't settle for just any old frozen water. Get AC Ice. You can find it at any local grocery or convenience store near you, and that free throw is off the rim. Second free throw upcoming for Caitlin Murphy. This one's in the air, and that one is around, in and out, and the ball is tipped around. Mariah Brown has it for the Bee Diggers in front of the Yuma bench. Bee Diggers can make this a single-digit game. Brown, right corner for Berg, dribbles right baseline. Cross-court pass knocked away again. That's the mistake she was making in the opening half. Long pass to Harif, banks and misses, and then the ball looked like it was rebounded by Mortensen, taken by Wolliver instead, even though Mortensen looked like she was fouled. Berg with a basketball just beyond midcourt. On the outside right to Waitert. Waitert at the top, dribbles to her left, back to her right, back out to Brown. She'll put up a 3. It's off to the left. Terrell with a rebound, that's her 5th. Terrell back out to Hickson. Head coach Mike Neal wants the Indians to slow it down with 4:14 to go. Murphy with a basketball on the outside left at the top for Traffican against Emma Mortensen. Back out to Terrell. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Lob down low to the cutting Hickson, who banks it in with a left hand. That was a beautiful cut and an easy basket. Hickson now at 21 in the game. 47-34 Indians. On the outside right, Waitert with a basketball. Lobs it for Berg down low. Double team. Kristen Berg tries to dribble out of traffic. Does to Waitert. She'll take the 3. And that's off to the right. And the ball is loose on the floor. Still loose. Tie up. It'll stay with the Bee Diggers with 3:41 remaining. Here come Marina Hansen and Peyton Roth into the game. Caitlin Murphy is out, as is Molly Harif. Mariah Brown to throw it in. Brown taps the basketball. Looks, lobs it towards the left corner, intercepted by Hansen. Long pass to Hickson. She'll lay it up right-handed in. Hickson with 7 in the quarter. 23 in the game. Berg on the outside right, 15-foot rainbows around and no good. And the rebound controlled by Hansen. That's her 10th rebound. Long pass to Hickson, 49-34. And then stripped from behind by Wailert, but taken away by Peyton Roth in the corner. From her knees over to Trafficant. Down low in the lane is Terrell. She puts it up and she's fouled as she misses. And Katrina Terrell to the line. Waiter with her first foul. Here comes Quincy Segelke into the game momentarily. Well, Brush did draw to within 11, so they have fought back. As Terrell will shoot 2. And her free throw's in the air and good. Segelke checks in for Brush. B-Diggers down by 16. That free throw is up and in. 51-34. 6-0 run for Yuma. Wolliver the other way, setting up the B-Digger offense. On the outside, left to Wailert. Waiter cross court to Berg behind the three-point line. Guarded by Marina Hansen, dribbling to her left. Cross court pass to Segelke. Maintains the left-handed dribble, picks it up. Cross court pass to Mortensen. Mortensen guarded by Trafficant. Bounce pass to the free throw line to Wolliver. She retreats beyond the three-point line, and then she's fouled by Hickson. That'll be Hickson's second personal, the 15th foul, with 2:43 to go. And to throw it in will be Segelke. Segelke bounce pass to Wolliver. Wolliver gets a pick from Wailert. Cross-court pass is taken by Segelke. Dribbles. Bounce pass left baseline to Mortensen. Fakes. Down low for Segelke. Turns. Shoots. Scores. Boy, that is some solid basketball by the B-Diggers. They draw to within 15. It's 51-36. 2:22 to go in the game from Brush. The Indians with the lead. On the outside left, Hansen with the basketball. Pulls up for a three, and that's an air ball. Waitert has the ball for the B-Diggers. With the basketball, Waitert across the timeline. Over to Wolliver, now back to Segelke. Kristen Berg with the basketball in the right corner. And then Berg was stripped away by Hansen. B-Diggers turn it over for a 30th time. And with the basketball on the outside left is Hansen. Hansen straight away to Terrell. With 1:43 to go, Yuma still leads by 15 at the top. Hickson fakes the three, then through a strange jump pass to Terrell, back to Hickson. Down to 1:33 to go in the game. On the outside left, Terrell with the basketball behind the three-point line. Bounce pass at the top for Hansen. Now to Hickson, was cutting to the basket, lost it, got it back over to Hansen. Yuma not looking to shoot it anytime soon. Hands it off to Hickson. Hickson with 1:16 to go. They're just going to spread it out now. Hickson dribbles left of the lane, and she will dribble straight away to Hansen. Hansen in the lane, right-handed hook is up, no good. Grabs the rebound, turns, and she's fouled by Berg. That's her fourth as she misses. And to the line is Marina Hansen. She has 11 rebounds tonight. Hansen to shoot 2. First free throw is in. Jen, you mentioned the rebounding that the B-Diggers had to improve upon in the second half, but Yuma is a very solid rebounding team. They don't let balls get away from them, really.
No, and part of that is passion. I've talked about that before. That's just like a 50-50 ball. You got to go. You got to make the move to box out. You have to make the move to go get the ball first.
53-36, a minute to go in the game, with the Indians holding a 17-point lead. B-Diggers have actually outscored Yuma in this half. Segelke jump shot is off the back of the rim. Or check that, off the backboard, period. Trafficant has the basketball, and then they throw it away. It will be B-Digger basketball. Segelke to throw it in. Over to Wolliver straight away. Back out to Segelke on the high right. At the top of the basketball is Mortensen. Mortensen cross court to Waitert. 15-footer off to the left. And tie up for the rebound. That'll go over to the Indians. Nice job by Wolliver fighting there with Caitlin Murphy with 37.1 seconds to go. In the backcourt, the Indians with possession of the basketball. They're just going to try to dribble out this clock. Hansen across the timeline. Just looking for help now. Finds Savannah Nebb. Holding the ball with 22 seconds to go. Now down to 16. They have virtually cleared the bench. There's the lob near the top. We are down to 10 seconds remaining in the game. Marina Hansen with the basketball, then was nearly fouled in the backcourt. The ball is loose, picked up by Waitert, and she will bank it in. And that will complete the scoring. But the Yuma Indians have won the game tonight 53-38. And we'll have a recap coming up shortly as Yuma's able to salt this away. But the one thing that we can say before we take a break and come back with a recap of this game that is bad as the first half was for Brush, Jen, this second half was a lot better.
It was. I thought the girls did a good job of making some adjustments at halftime and coming out and executing it for the most part. They were better with avoiding the trap, passing it sooner. They were better at coming to the ball off of the passes. They didn't have near as many turnovers, so they did a good job.
But unfortunately for the Beat Diggers, they come up short and lose the game by a score of 53-38. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with a recap of this girls' game, and we'll come back in 3 minutes on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beat Digger post-game show for Game 1 is brought to you by Buildings by Design. Knowing who you can trust to do a good job is really the tough part nowadays, but when you hire Buildings by Design, you can trust you get the building you want, when you want it, and at the quality you deserve. Start your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design as the Lady Beat Diggers lose this game to the Indians 53-38. Yuma led 15-7 after one and 32-13 at the break, and really the difference was a 22-2 run at the end of the first quarter and a good portion of the second quarter. Brush outscored Yuma 15-8 in the third, 13-10 in the fourth, 28 to, let's see, I've got that wrong here. I know I said some wrong in there. In the fourth, yeah, they could have been outscored 28-18, but it went from 32-13 to 40-28, and then actually the Beat Diggers were outscored in the fourth 13-10, so that's what makes sense, not the other way around. All right, for the visiting Indians, they had 23 points from Logan Hickson, 9 apiece from Peyton Roth and Marina Hansen, 4 points by Caitlin Murphy and Katrina Terrell, and then 2 by Molly Hariff and Tara Traffigan. For the Beat Diggers, they got 13 points from Kristen Berg, 9 in the game from Melissa Waitert, 6 apiece from Shelby Wolliver and Emma Morrison, and then 2 points by Quincy Segelke and Cammie Sweeney. The Beat Diggers committed 30 turnovers to Yuma's 21. 32 rebounds unofficially for Yuma, 11 by Marina Hansen. Beat Diggers at 30. And they had 6 apiece from Melissa Waitert and Lauren Berg. Well, what a difference the free throw line makes. Yuma was 14 out of 20, 70%. The Beat Diggers were 1 out of 7, 14%. One thing is taking free throws. The other thing is making free throws. Let's forget about the free throw percentage. Did the Beat Diggers do enough to get the ball down low and Yuma was just that good defensively? Or should they have made more of a conscious effort to get the ball down low and try to get to the line a little bit more? Because 7 free throws is obviously pretty much unacceptable if you're looking to beat a top-ranked team in any classification.
Well, I think part of it is they're still learning how to read each other. Posts have to learn how to not take a possession off, keep flashing, keep moving. It's hard work. It really is to be a post player. It's also hard for the guards to keep moving and find that open entry pass. And if they have that, and then they also were, it seemed like a little bit intimidated to do their usual dribble drive into the lane. So they didn't take many chances in doing that, and then with the dish off. So those kind of things you can work on, and they're going to have another test tomorrow. So they are going to have to kind of learn on the fly.
That'll be right here against Jefferson Academy. Of course, we'll have the boys' game coming up tomorrow at 3 o'clock on 1010 and KSIR.com in Broomfield. But, of course, it helps to have a Logan Hickson if you're Yuma. Even when the Beat Diggers were bodying up on her, she's got some mad skills with the basketball.
She does. She reminds me a little bit of Akron's Bear. He had skills like that too, and she's just going to get better.
And she's only a sophomore. And the sophomore leading the way with 23 points tonight as the Indians, the number one ranked team in Class 2A, improved to 5-0. And the Bee Diggers dropped to 5-2 on the season. Already their third game this week, and all against ranked opponents. I guess the good news, Jen, is that they played a lot better tonight than they did on Tuesday against Akron.
They did. I think in the second half they finally settled down a little bit and let the game come to them. You know, you always have to play within yourself or play within your team. You try to go outside of that, and that's when catastrophe happens.
Well, you had 26 turnovers against Akron, 30 against Yuma, so even though the total is higher, they only committed 11 turnovers in the second half, and that's the second half that you just referenced. So the number still has to go down. I think if there's a number you got to set if you're a Brush team, you got to get closer. I would think almost a half that total, maybe 15, 20 turnovers max, or what do you think the number should be set at to get away with committing too many turnovers and still winning a game against a quality team?
You know, most coaches can handle having turnovers if it's a run and gun kind of situation. It's the silly ones that are unforced that you have a problem with when you're a coach, and you try to instill in the kids that if you can eliminate those, you're going to beat that battle of the turnovers, and you're going to be more likely to have better percentage shooting, you're going to be more likely to be in position for rebounding, and it's just going to make the game flow a lot easier.
All right, the Bee Digger girls lose tonight at home to the Yuma Indians 53-38. And again, they play tomorrow right here, same court, against the Jefferson Academy Jaguars. It'll be a 2:30 game. The Brush boys game against Jefferson Academy tomorrow will be starting at 3 o'clock in Broomfield. Again, right here on 1010 as well as KSIR.com. First things first, Bee Digger boys taking on a Yuma team that last year you and I were at the pit in Yuma. Bee Diggers went in 8-0, and Yuma won the game. So you know tonight's game, it might not match Tuesday's game against Akron, but maybe pretty close.
I'm going to guess it's going to be a barn burner. Not only do you have a huge rivalry between these two teams, but you have that sense of pride that this is our house.
And the Bee Diggers are going to have to defend the house. They are 4-2 going into this game. And both of those losses were on the road. December 20th in Fort Morgan against the Mustangs, 56-47. And then on the buzzer beater the other night, on Tuesday night, 63-61 to the Akron Rams. So this will be their third game since coming off the break. And I think I mentioned with the girls that was their third game, actually their fourth. They played on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and tonight as well. And then they'll play tomorrow. All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back in 3 minutes, a 3-minute break, and we will have the start of the boys' game between Yuma and Brush in the second half of this doubleheader after the Yuma girls won tonight, 53-38 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.